Alright, Trailblazers, the Honkai Star Rail 3.0 beta is finally here, and it's packed with a lot of juicy details. Today we're focusing on Aglaea. Yes, the lightning-wielding Remembrance queen we've all been speculating about. Now that her official beta kit is out, it's time to break it all down. Buckle up because it's about to get complicated, but hey, that's what we're here for, right? Before we continue, I just wanted to ask you to hit the subscribe button. I'm going to cover a lot of content from the beta test 3.0 in the upcoming videos, so make sure to subscribe to stay up to date. In the holy city kissed by the dawn, where threads of destiny weave into golden tapestries, Aglaea's story begins. She's not just any character, she's the Chrysos heir, bearer of the core flame of romance. And guess what? Her kit is just as dramatic as her backstory. Let's jump into her stats and abilities, and I'll explain why she's such a big deal in the Remembrance meta. Aglaea's stats. Okay, here's the basics. Health 1241, attack 698, defense 485, speed 102. Pretty standard for a 5-star, but her real magic lies in her abilities, especially her unique summon, Garmentmaker. First things first, Aglaea follows the path of Remembrance, and she has a memosprite called Garmentmaker. Yes, a summon with its own set of skills and stats. This is like having two characters in one, and that's where the complexity begins. So let's dissect this beast of a kit. Basic attack. Aglaea's regular attack deals lightning damage to a single enemy, scaling with her attack. Sounds simple, right? But it gets spicy when you use the enhanced version. Both Aglaea and Garmentmaker join forces, dealing damage to the target and adjacent enemies. It's a tag team and I'm here for it. Skill. This one's a little quirky. Aglaea's skill heals Garmentmaker or summons it if it's not already on the field. And guess what? She gets to act immediately after summoning it. Talk about a dynamic duo. Ultimate Dance Destined Weaveress. Alright folks, her ultimate is the star of the show. It costs a whopping 350 energy. Yes, 350. That's practically a down payment, but it's worth it. She summons Garmentmaker, restores its HP to max, and enters her supreme thumb stance. This buffs her speed like crazy, enhances her attacks, and even makes Garmentmaker immune to crowd control. It's like going Super Saiyan, but with lightning. Now I know why Sunday suddenly has that beta test buff related to energy regen. Talent. Garmentmaker's stats scale with Aglaea's health and have a base speed of 40. The key mechanic here is the seam stitch state, which marks one target at a time. If you love juggling buffs and debuffs, this is your jam. Technique. Before the battle even begins, Aglaea summons Garmentmaker and deals AoE lightning damage. Talk about making an entrance. Aglaea's traces. This is where Aglaea gets some extra spice. Let's break it down and see what makes her tick. Stats traces and lightning damage boost 22.4%, critical rate 11.9%, defense 12.5%. Already looking solid, but the fun starts with her advanced traces. These are where Aglaea really shines. T1. While in Supreme Stance, Aglaea and Garmentmaker's attack scales ridiculously. We're talking 720% of Aglaea's speed and 360% of Garmentmaker's speed. So yeah, get those speed stats as high as possible because she's basically Sonic at this point. T2. When Garmentmaker disappears, Aglaea can keep one stack of the speed boost from her memosprite talent. And when Garmentmaker is summoned again, she gets the stack back. It's like putting your buffs on layaway. T3. This is where Garmentmaker gets some love. After using her skill or starting combat, Garmentmaker's damage is boosted by 30% for 5 turns. And the best part, it stays active even in Supreme Stance. This makes Garmentmaker a true powerhouse alongside Aglaea. So yeah, these traces make Aglaea not just a unit, but a strategy in herself. If you're planning to invest in her, focus on speed, and you guessed it, more speed. It's the key to unlocking her true potential. Now, I know what you're thinking. How's Garmentmaker holding up? Don't worry, I got you. Let's break down Garmentmaker's kit. Garmentmaker's abilities. Garmentmaker isn't just a sidekick, it's practically a second DPS. Skill. Deals lightning damage equal to 55%, 154% max attack to one enemy, and lightning damage equal to 33%, 92% max attack to adjacent enemies. Talent 1. After attacking an enemy afflicted with Seam Stitch, increases this unit's speed by 48, 69 max, stacking up to 6 times. Talent 2. When Garmentmaker is summoned, immediately advances this unit's action by 100%. Talent 3. When Garmentmaker disappears, regenerates 20 energy for Aglaea. Let's talk about her Eidolons, because of course, Hoyo just had to make them game changers. E1. Her damage starts ignoring defense. Nice. E4. Adds bonus damage and regenerates energy. E6 unlocks crazy lightning resistance, penetration and damage scaling based on speed. Translation, she's a beast at max Eidolon. Okay, before we wrap up, let's talk about why Aglaea could be meta-defining. She's built for synergy, speed and team buffs, making her a powerhouse in the upcoming Remembrance meta. But she's also high maintenance. Between her energy costs and summon mechanics, you'll need to manage her kit carefully. And that's the rundown on Aglaea's kit. She's complex, she's flashy, and she's definitely going to shake things up. If you found this guide helpful or even just mildly entertaining, do me a favor. Hit that like button, share this video with your fellow trailblazers, and please subscribe. Your support helps me keep bringing you these deep dives. Alright, I'm off to grind some Stellar Jade. Until next time, thanks for watching. Peace out, trailblazers.
回来，大球球冰了，二球球敲，三球球菜肴，四球球熬，五球球莫名死掉，六球球抬，七球球闷着头挖坑，八球球奶奶。